Hey guys, this is Kyle, bringing you commentary, gameplay, whatever you want to call it, for Skyrim, Xbox 360, for the Nightingales, Trinity Restored. So yeah, I just picked up this game again. Stopped playing it because like the missions were broken, but now it's all fixed. So I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can hear the dialogue.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Sepulchre.
She's the mistress of night and
so
darkness,
cool.
and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment. You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken. It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
So,
I
yeah.
think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about. I think we can
This is
trust
my first
Carlia.
commentary,
Let's see
and
what
I don't know the controls because I took a long break from Skyrim, so bear with me here.
It's just ahead. Please, keep following.
See, I don't even remember if you could jump.
It's just ahead. Please, keep following.
She tells me to follow her and she just stands there. Skyrim. And if any of you guys are curious, that sword was the Dawnbreaker.
I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed. Trying to understand. I think we can trust Carlia.
Just walking around. Really don't know what I'm doing here. And actually here I get glitched a little bit. Yeah, you'll see. Here This is how you get like the Nightingale armor, the boots, and all that good stuff. And also, if you guys are curious how I'm able to carry a lot of that stuff, I used the pot alchemy trick or whatever. I don't know if it still works because patch 1.6 is live as of right now. But right here, I equip all of them besides the armor, and then it's not gonna. It won't. What do you call this? It won't complete the objective. So what you gotta do is you gotta throw it all the way. Just like I did here. Oh, you could jump. Did I just jump? How did I do that?
Time's wasting. The Mercer's still out there. Let's get this showing.
Someone please tell me how to jump. Leave a comment below. Here, I still don't know what I'm doing.
This is enough to make you.
Oh, this is where I throw it and re-equip it, so it'll work.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Here, you don't even actually equip it now, but I just do it because, you know, it's cool. Being a Nightingale.
You appear ready for the
And
end.
now this other weapon is the Maroon's Razor,
Sit down the hall to the gate
which you
when
could
you're
get from doing a date request, I think. I don't remember, but something about like I don't even know. Here, look at this. This is so dumb right here. Apparently, I can't use the lever,
Oh,
and she
lass.
can.
I appreciate the armor,
Dumb.
but becoming a Nightingale, that was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
They just talk. Hope you guys enjoyed
Nocturnal
the
will allow you
dialogue.
to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch.
I
But at
think
this
that's
point,
a cool
I
name.
suppose there isn't much to lose.
Sepulchre.
If it means the end of
Sepulchre.
Mercer Frey,
Whatever.
the end.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the
That's
gate,
a lie. I
please
don't know what the
stand on
hell's
the
going
western
on.
circle.
That's what I was talking about. It won't let me pull the lever, but then when Carlisle comes, no problem. Yeah, what the fuck is this?
It's complete.
So much shit going on, I don't know.
Mercer's still out there. Let's get this showing.
Let's speak.
Now there's gonna be more dialogue, guys, so I'm gonna shut up.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Mirth, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlisle. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, Tigby?
come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlisle. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
Look at my catch it followers.
You surprise me, Carlisle. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving.
Revenge.
I hear which
How
Carlisle's name
interesting.
is. I don't. What a shame.
Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Oh, something here happens, which I don't know
Now that
how.
you've transacted
Watch
the
this.
oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle
slowly.
to you. Mercer's
Slowly.
true crime.
Slowly move.
Mercer
What
was
the
a
fuck? Look at that shit.
because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre.
I
skeleton.
think I got pushed.
By doing this, he's compromised
Yeah,
our
stupid
ties
ass
to Nocturnal,
follower.
and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes,
That's pretty funny.
but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
And some more dialogue coming up here.
I'm afraid that's impossible. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know
Twilight
it or not,
Sepulchre.
our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to
By the
him.
way, she's talking about the skeleton key, which can open any locks without breaking. It's a Friedrich artifact.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your
Yay,
efforts,
I'm gonna be
Mercer's
the
treachery
Thieves
has been
Guild leader,
exposed.
although I
After
heard
we
it
deal
doesn't
with
offer
everything,
much perks.
all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Moso.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Alright guys, well this segment's about to
Well,
end
we have a
now.
bit of an errand to run
And,
before your
hope you
coronation.
enjoyed, like, the
So
last
don't get
part of the
sentimental on me.
Trinity Restored quest.
Then it's
Don't
decided.
forget to like,
When this is all over
comment,
and Delvin's
and/or
contacts
subscribe.
assure me that we regained our
See you
footing in
guys, peace
Skyrim,
out. It's Kyle.
we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthat. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way. Aye, and some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Until next we meet, lad.